InfoWars.com.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. Myself, my family, the InfoWars.com team want to relay to you and your families that we are intensifying our efforts against the globalist on every front. InfoWars.com is leading the fight against the technocrats. But we can't do that without your help. By getting the films, bumper stickers, and T-shirts at InfoWars.com, you will wake up people in your area and support our operation as we move to the next level. We need your help to spread the word like never before. They wish to hide themselves during this tectonic battle between the forces of freedom and darkness. You are the response to the globalist technocrats and their program of global eugenics, dehumanization, and ultimate extermination. The war is here. It's an info war. The spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
You can look it up. One of the cartels, Sinaloa, goes with El Flaco. That's the male one, and then they've got the female one. And so you got the male and female death gods with these tattoos of Grim Reapers, and the people loving dying, 40+ thousand dead. Previously, the cartels wouldn't kill kids. Now they're blowing toddlers' heads off, chopping people's heads off. And what did the Democrats do when we reported on this 2 years ago in Arizona? They said it's not true. There's no heads being chopped off. That's why I got so mad at Robert Rodriguez when he put out a movie that shows gringos in cowboy hats murdering immigrants and shooting pregnant Hispanic women, and implying that good old boys that want sovereignty and to control our border want to murder Hispanics. And then the drug cartels are good guys, basically, in the movie. I mean, this is just pure cowardice on Robert Rodriguez's part. You see, I don't want the people of Mexico aborting their kids. I don't want 40,000 people down here killing themselves. And I sure don't want this pouring over to the United States. And this is the type of disgusting stuff that's happening. So here's what's going on. There is a war. Now, listen to me. This is breaking news here. I've given you background, as I always do. This is not about sound bites. There is a SPP, North American Union plan, we've covered for 4 years, since 2007, to destabilize North America using a staged drug war to then call for a continental security perimeter. Obama just announced that. Now they're saying they'll use Mexican troops in the U.S., U.S. troops in Mexico, vice versa. Canadian as well. Now that's begun, and the public's just told to shut up about it. Okay? This is massive news. Just type into a search engine, Mexican troops to respond inside U.S., Mexican troops to operate inside U.S. under agreement. And then meanwhile, there are helicopter gunfights. Let me just show you right here. I can show prisonplanet.tv viewers what's going on, or you can just go to Google Maps and type in Rio Grande City. Here is the Rio Grande right here. You can see the Rio Grande River right here. And then here, about 1.5 miles into the United States, is Rio Grande City. And in Rio Grande City, not this Friday, but Friday before last, 9 days ago. I guess that's 8 days ago, 9 days ago. 9 days ago during the junior varsity football team game. In fact, I've got a witness coming on about this. He even gave me the names last night. And I made some calls, and I'd also confirmed this through some other sources, that this went on. We're talking just right beside the football field. Helicopters, gunfights, just absolute bedlam. Zero news. Meanwhile, all over the United States, it's always the same MO. Some old man who still thinks this is America. It happens all over the country. Indiana, Massachusetts, Texas, always in some suburb in a rural area, will put their gun in the back of their car. City shut down, helicopters, hyperventilating fear. The cowardly public saw a gun. End of the world, everything shut down. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, there are thousands dead on this side. They are threatening reporters. They are killing reporters right over the border if they report on this. They're telling locals they're going to kill them to the point of, here's the total proof, this is national news. Let the media, just like I told you months ago, Mexican helicopters were doing insertions and attacks here domestically, and then it came out later in the news. I got emails, oh, you're lying about Mexican helicopters. I had sheriffs on about it. And even when it's in the local news, it gets no attention. The government doesn't want you to know about this. They don't want you to know they're letting major Mexican cartels, the cartel as it's known, Los Zetas, Sinaloa, and others operate with impunity, and the government's giving them arms, both sides, to kill each other, so they can then use the crisis, as SPP says. They say in the North American Union documents they'll use three things to integrate: the war on drugs, the flu crisis, and terrorism. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live into hour number 2. I haven't even gotten into the huge new developments where they've got big military exercises going on in and around Iran, all these calls to strike them. It's come out that, of course, the bust of the Iranian planning all the assassinations was fake. So now the White House is saying, don't worry, more stuff's going to come out. Israel and certain elements in our country and certain elements in Israel, a lot of folks in Israel are against it, want this war, and they want it to happen now. And we've also seen kind of some of the pro-war Israel lobby demonizing us on the message boards and really coming out against us big time, when all I'm trying to do is stop World War III here. So we've got that going on. You know, I've never tried to be anti-Israel or anti-China or anti-England or anti-Mexico. I'm anti-corruption, and I'm sick of it, and I don't want to be dragged into a new war. So we've got all that happening, and this idea is put out that, you know, everybody in Israel wants this war. No, that's not true. Or everybody in America wants this war. No, it's not true. Or everybody in the government wants this war. You've heard people that are not fans of Iran, like Anthony Schaefer, the colonel, saying this is staged and we don't want this. So many others have come out. So that's coming up. We've also got the Federal Reserve trying to censor us. The videos are up at Infowars.com. The article is up there, and it did have the headline, Head of Federal Reserve Security admits Federal Reserve's private, but we changed the headline so people would understand, and it now has the headline, Federal Reserve tells YouTube to remove video. And they told us Friday night we had 48 hours to remove it, or YouTube would review it, and if they found it was a privacy violation, they might take our channel down. Aaron Dykes will be doing InfoWars Nightly News tonight, and we will show that email then from that notice from YouTube. In fact, I may even show it later in the third hour if Aaron gets in. He may be in now. I'm sure he is in now. And gives that to the crew there. We'll talk about that because, of course, I've gotten emails and calls saying, prove that you've got a YouTube violation or that YouTube's threatening this. Okay, we will. But, I mean, the point is the Federal Reserve has filed to try to bring down the video where they admit the Federal Reserve's private. And a lot of you also say, well, who doesn't know that? What are you going to tell me next? The sky's blue? Well, look, just because you know which end is up doesn't mean the general public does. And they don't like the fact that the cops laughing with us and going, yeah, we should investigate the fact that they act like they're a federal building and they admit they aren't. That's the real reason they want this video down. That's my gut feeling. That's what the commenters have said on the video, with me never stating my opinion. But I think that our viewers have got it down right. They're not saying why. They just say it's a privacy violation, remove it. As we stand there outside their offices protesting, it's incredible. And it would affect all media, news gathering, you name it, if they were able to do this. What an incredible new precedent. We'll be covering that. That is a big viral story, but quite frankly, it is an attack on the First Amendment, so it's important on that chain of importance. But on a chain of 1 to 10, it's probably only a 5 if you compare the whole Iran situation, Obama openly trying to take over Occupy Wall Street and embracing it when he's total New World Order, total insider. And then on top of that, just to illustrate the globalist mindset and philosophy, I'm going to try to crystallize it all simply and boil down what we're facing when we come back from this quick break. I am down here literally on the border. I can see the border from where I'm at, and Americans down here are scared to death of these cartels, and that's not a way to live. If we live in fear, then the skinny one will come for us all, La Flaca and El Flaco. And it just figures that we're under the sway of the Grim Reaper, and everybody's groveling in fear around here. We got a gentleman here coming up whose name's protected that'll break down the helicopter attacks, the bedlam, the murders, the fear. America just on its knees with the CIA bringing in the narcotics, FEMA camps, government drug dealing. Just bedlam, cats and dogs living together, wrath of God type stuff. Stay with us.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Alex has told you about the amazing, great-tasting, long-term storable food from eFoods Direct and how a food savings account is your best insurance against natural disasters, job loss, and high food